Hey guys, this is Multiversal Archivist coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the newest Batman show. We're going to talk about Batman the Caped Crusader that came out on Amazon. It came out on Amazon last week, I want to say. I've watched all of it, and I just wanted to share my thoughts with it. So, we're just going to start. I think the show is really good. Maybe not amazing, but it is really good. My favorite part of it was kind of the revamp that they did to a lot of characters. I am kind of bored of Batman in that setting. By that setting, I mean we're talking about the whole 1930s classic, very Batman the Animated Series kind of feeling. I prefer my Batman cartoons to be more of a modern day feel, like your The Batman and Beware the Batman. I think those shows are really good modern Batman cartoons. And I vastly prefer that kind of setting to, what we've gotten and what we've been getting. Because I just think, what did it better? Batman the Animated Series. It's always going to be the best version of that Batman. That kind of Batman. So, it's really hard to improve that formula, and this one even more so. I mean, it is made. Bruce Timm did have a hand in it, so the likings are very much there. So, not my favorite aesthetic, but what I think this show does really well is revamp and kind of adjust the mythos. There's a really good Harvey Dent in it. There's a really good Barbara Gordon in it. I really like what they do with Harley Quinn. I'm not afraid of those characters being adjusted or changed. And in this case, I think they were adjusted and changed really well. I really think it's a good take on several characters, especially especially Harvey Dent. I think the Harvey Dent stuff is really good. He's portrayed as this kind of guy who's not entirely corrupt, but kind of corrupt. He'll do anything to win, kind of mentality. And he so he's not bad, but at the same time he's not good. And I thought that was really interesting. They have Barbara Gordon as a lawyer. Renee Montoya is really prevalent in it. Her stuff doesn't really change, but it was nice to see her really prevalent. Harvey Bullock is corrupt in this, which was really interesting. And it's just the fresh take on these characters is it's just good especially if you've seen all this before. Even the Bruce Wayne stuff. So I will talk about this. Bruce Wayne is very interesting in this game. I mean, in this show. He's kind of he's really charming, but also very much playing up the playboy. There's a scene, one of my favorite scenes, where he gets called into questioning because somebody has disappeared, and he's trying to bribe Montoya, and he's somehow still managing to be charming while still trying to get the bribe. It's really interesting. Even she's smiling a little bit. It's kind of funny. I thought that was a really good take on Bruce Wayne. The villains are pretty good. I don't quite think there wasn't any episode that I felt really How do I say this? There wasn't a single episode that I would say was like an all-time great. There were good episodes, but I don't think anything got near to the level of like Batman the Animated Series, Cold Heart, any of those classics. And that's kind of the reason why. And I think everything in the show, supporting cast-wise, is really good. I think even I even think the Bruce Wayne stuff is good. There's not enough of it, which I do think is one of the reasons why I'm not gonna say it's one of the greats. But my biggest problem with it is it's just Batman, the Batman stuff. So Batman in this show is kind of just there. Like, he's almost just a supporting cast member for most of it. Kind of in the background. I mean, he shows up, he does this Batman thing, and then we go back to the actual, people, the supporting cast. And that's just kind of how the stories play out. Like, they're very much about the people in Batman's orbit, not so much about Batman. Which, I get why they did it, and I don't necessarily think that that's wrong. But it does mean that Batman himself kind of feels like an afterthought in a way that I can't entirely jive with. There's not a single episode that really showcases Batman. Batman as a person, or Batman as a superhero. There are some interesting Batman episodes, like there's one episode where he has to fight a ghost, a gentleman ghost, and that's really good, and it's because they outright make it about a ghost, which I really enjoyed. That's really the best of the Batman episodes. Oh, excuse me, got something in my eye. Hang on one second. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I don't think it's a really good showcase of Batman. And even though I like the Bruce Wayne stuff, we never really get very deep into his character. He's kind of very much at that stage where like he's obsessive, kind of mean to Alfred, not really willing to be nice at all. Focus entirely on his mission, but they don't really do anything with that either. It's just kind of there. The biggest thing that he does is he uses his friendship with Harvey to stress him for information and kind of make his whole, like, because at that point he's got the acid to the face, to make him feel even worse, and even Alfred calls him out and says he's kind of a jerk for doing that. But even that, Batman just kind of like, well, I had to do it, and then kind of that's it. Like there's no exploration of how Bruce feels about what he did. So yeah, I don't think it's a good. I don't think there are any really good Batman stories. I don't think it's a really good showcase of Batman. Not like other cartoons have been over the years. Now, this is only a first season, so we'll have to see how it goes. There are some teasers to what's coming next in the final episode, and I don't know if I'm entirely into what's coming next, but I'll certainly watch it again. There are some good episodes. I think the episode with there being a hit on Gordon, and I won't tell you which Gordon, is good. I think the Selena episode's okay. I don't know if it's really great. I think the Harley Quinn episode is great. There's an episode where featuring Nocturna, which I really enjoyed. Deep cut villain. There's an episode featuring Onomatopoeia, which I really enjoyed, because I love that villain. There is nothing, like I said, nothing really stand out though besides that. I think I'd give this season as a whole a B, and I think if you're willing to accept the new characters and the revamps that they make to the overall plot, I think you'd really enjoy it. You just have to accept, and like, there's nothing wrong with it. There literally isn't anything wrong with it. I know, but they're good new portrayals. The Harvey Dent stuff especially. I don't know if it's entirely new. I mean, I'm sure Harvey Dent has been swarmy in other shows, but it's not something we see a lot. So I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I give it a B. I give it a B. I don't think it's the greatest Batman cartoon of all time. I don't think it's as good as, like, even Young Justice, which isn't a Batman cartoon, but just a really good portrayal of Batman. Or even, Batman the Animated Series, which it clearly takes inspiration from. It's a good Batman show, but it's not an all-time great. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it at. So, if you like my voice and things coming out of it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We've got a lot going on the channel. This month kind of starts the big video game month, where all the new stuff is coming out. We got Star Wars Outlaws in a week, or a little less than 2 weeks. Assassin's Creed is coming out. There's a lot going on the channel. We're live on Twitch almost every day. And if you want to come check us out, that is going to be at twitch.tv/multiversalarchivist. I play a lot of superhero games as well. I just got done playing my favorite Batman game, which is Arkham Origins. And I think we're going to do this game next, Arkham Knight. So if that interests you, come and check us out. Alright, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and bye for now.